Ew, what is up? What is happening? Hope everybody's doing well. So I thought about putting out a little vid on Enchantress. I wanted to go over her abilities because she's pretty. It's pretty wordy. She's got some pretty awesome animations. I kind of want to. I've got some footage of that. So I don't know if you haven't seen that. I'm sure most of us have, but I really think the important part is going over her abilities because she's one of these like I think she's like one of those really complicated mystic champs. I know everybody's pretty hyped on what's his face right now, Beta Ray Bill, but I don't know. I wanted to kind of explore Enchantress a little bit and see what's going on. So, Take Your Heart is her awakened ability. There's something called the Charm Champion. Is that like where you swipe up, down, and up, and then you like charm the champion? Is that a new kind of gameplay feature? Okay, so then you have Enchantment. Spell effects last an additional plus 10 seconds whenever a buff fails to activate on the opponent for a reason other than chance, or they are immune to a damaging effect. Enchantress instantly power steals 4% of their max power. As an attacker, the potency is reduced by 75%. That seems like very specific. So, she is the artist of seduction. The ultimate thief of hearts. Enchantress light and medium attacks deal energy damage and power steal up to 1% of her opponent's max power. This ability can't affect the opponent if they have their special attack 3. Okay, so basically you're going to be kind of like draining a little bit of power until you get to the L3. Enchantress is immune to power lock, and her ability in combat power rates can't be reduced below 50%. Okay. When inflicted with an opposing champion's effect that would cause her to lose power, Enchantress passively gains that same amount of power. Okay, so she you really can't be controlling her very well, not at all. That's not like a huge mechanic right now in the game's meta, though. We don't really have a lot of like big champs that control power as their like main, like back in the day, like power control was like huge with magic, like way back in the day. Charging heavy attack after landing any non-combo ending basic attack inflicts a stun passive for 0.75 seconds. The following heavy attack grants Enchantress no power. So you can, it's like a chain heavy, right? The first and second hit of Enchantress heavy attack prevent her from using her special attack 3 and special attack 2 respectively until the heavy attack finishes. So you can't heavy cancel into your special? You have to like finish the heavy attack and then you get your L2. That's kind of weird. Enchantress, but you can use the L1 cancel. Enchantress uses her special attack 1 to cast spells. Casting a spell inflicts or grants a corresponding temporary effect. Spells themselves are indefinite and unaffected by ability accuracy. Okay. When Enchantress is struck by a special attack while 9 or more spells are active, she loses concentration and all are removed, each dealing a burst of 1,000 direct damage to the opponent. Okay, so that's like 9,000 damage. Abjurative casting. As a defender. Okay, so this is a defender. For each active spell, 20% of all incoming damage is prevented. If any spells are still active at the start of Enchantress' next special attack, the preventing damage is sent back to the attacker as direct damage. So she might be a good defender, because it looks like they gave her like a whole box, like a whole bunch of abilities that are just specific to defense. Each debilitate effect on Enchantress counts as a negative spell for the purpose of this ability. At the start of each fight, and when using her special attack 1, Enchantress casts a predefined combination of 3 spells at random. Doing so depletes 60% of her current power. Till she has thrown her special attack 1 2 times, Enchantress cannot throw her special attack 2 and is more likely to throw special attacks. Huh. So she has to throw her special attack 2 times before she can throw an SP2. It's resets after throwing, but it's only as a defender. Enchantress's ability and combo power rates are reduced by minus 20% as it. Okay. So, special attack 1. As an attacker, after the first hit of this attack, time will slow. Swiping up, down, left, or right, and any combination corresponding. Whoa! Yo! This is sick. This is very cool. As an attacker, after the first hit of this attack, time will slow. Swiping up, down, left, or right in any combination corresponding to one of the spells in Enchantress spellbook. Exit slow time and cast that spell. Okay. Tapping the block, input twice, or inputting a combination that is not a spell, exit slow time, and cast an evocation spell at random. So if you don't do the combo, you just do a random spell. Okay. So in the slowed down period, if you do down, down, forward, you get a fireball. Up, up, forward, blizzard. Up, up, down, chain lightning. Damn, yo, that is so cool. That's very exciting. Damaging effects are inflicted by the final hit of Enchantress special attacks, including through block and deal 1700 damage over 10 seconds. Okay. As a defender, these effects are passive instead of debuffs. That sucks. Removal trigger. All active evocation spells and if Enchantress is intercepted while not unstoppable. Okay. Transmutation. Here we go. So, in SP1, this is all SP1, right? Yeah. Levitate is up, up, up. Haste is forward, forward, forward. And etherealness is back, back, back. Effects granted by transmutation spells last 20 seconds. If they have a potency or chance, that value is 30%. They do not stack and are removed when Enchantress has no active transmutation spells. Removal trigger. All active transmutation spells end when Enchantress heavy attack is interrupted or punished. Dude, she's complicated, man. Okay. And finally, enchantment. This is Amora's spell. Okay, Amora's spell with enchantment. Dispel, down, up, down. Antipathy, forward, back, forward. And wilt, back, forward, back. Where? Oh, I see. I can select them. I see. Okay, so Fireball inflicts an Incinerate debuff. Blizzard, right, and I know what this does. Inflicts Cold Snap. Chain Lightning inflicts a shock. Okay. Levitate. Enchantress will evade any attack that would knock her down. When doing so, she removes any stuns and recovers from special attacks and strikers. She also instantly regenerates a portion of damage taken from blocked hits. Okay. Haste. Becomes passively unstoppable while dashing. She is also immune to reverse controls. Okay. This is a lot. Grants an untouchable passive that grants a chance for incoming attacks to miss, except during well-timed blocks. While this is active, Enchantress regenerates a portion of all energy damage taken. Okay. So then, Dispel. Nullify one buff from the opponent every 4 seconds they spend in striking distance. Antipathy inflicts a neutralized passive, which I then select this, which tells me this. Decreases buff ability accuracy by given potency. Holy shit, dude. Inflicts an atrophy passive. Atrophy reduces the duration of buffs. Dude, she's insane. You have to really... She's fucking complicated, man. Okay, special attack 2. So we have... So we have evocation, transmutation, and enchantment. Okay. So this attack gains 1500, about 1600 attack rating for each spell up to 12. Whoa! So that's a lot. As long as you have a lot of spells up, you could have upwards of like something crazy. So different effects for each category of spell that has or is tied for it. Highest number of active instances. Okay. So evocation, gain 637 critical rating. Transmutation, lifesteal. Okay. Reactivate the effect. Wow. Okay. Inflict a non-stacking 25% charm. debuff for 50 seconds, and power steal up to 1 bar. So what's a charm? Increases the potency of incoming power, steal, drain, burn effects. Also decreases the Dude, she's intense. So the only thing I'm kind of confused about, the only thing, is, oh, so once you, okay, so if you throw an SP1 and you choose one of these, like let's say you do a fireball, that means you place the evocation spell. And then when you throw the SP2, you gain critical rating. But it said you had to throw 2 SP1s before you can throw an SP2, is that right? Or is that only as a defender? That's only as a defender. So as an attacker, you don't need to worry about that. So basically, like, if you threw an SP1 like 3 times, and then you went to an SP2, you would increase your attack rating by like nearly 5,000. And then that's pretty fun, man. What a fascinating character. I guess we could just, you know, if you want to keep watching the video at this point, let's see what her, we can kind of look at her animations. She looks sick. She's a flyer. She's got 1 hit. Okay. There's her heavy. It's 3 hits. So then I punished that so that she lost some transmutation or something. Let's see. I don't think I've seen her SP2. Okay, so she threw that into my block. So that did some stuff. Looks like she placed like a bunch of spells on me. Looks like I'm missing her. I don't know if that's the buff. I would like to see the SP2. Please don't throw your L1. But does she know she needs to throw the L1 twice, right? Yeah, so she needs to throw it twice before you can see the L2. Okay. So I don't think we're going to get to see the L2. Because, like, I think they're going to, you know, she's going to die before. I mean, we could try. But it's doing damage on our block as well, so I don't see us getting to the... I don't see us doing the getting to see the L2. We could try to see the L3. Okay. Oh, damage reflected. Is that the node, or I didn't see? I don't think I saw any damage reflect. Is that part of the node? Maybe that's with her. Maybe there's something in there where, you know, whatever. She's a pretty fascinating character, and her animations are pretty cool, not gonna lie. You know, she obviously is not recoil friendly. You know, these mystic attackers are usually not very friendly. I think we're about to... Can she gain her? I wonder if we can get her up to her L3. Nope. Well, so what, she needs to use... She needs to throw this again, and then we could see her L2? Is that right? Not taking any damage. That's good. I don't think we're gonna get up to her L2. Well, guys, you know, boy, she's like pretty, that's crazy. There's like this, I don't know what her thing was about. As a defender, I don't see anything about not taking damage. Maybe you guys can pop down in the comment section if you understand her. But there's a lot of stuff about her as a defender, which is complicated. She might be a good defender. But I'm just like pumped on, I think that's really fun. The all the different combos for the special one. Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. A little different thing that was kind of, just trying to make vids that I enjoy. So I thought this was pretty interesting to see some new champs coming out. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll check you guys later. Peace.